welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for your support, for watching me and being part of this channel. So this video is the part 2. I have the part 1, that is the cutting aspect. So this one we are going to join everything together. These are the sleeves, so I'll put the sleeves aside and we are going to pad this. I have a video on how to pad Bustier, Princess Bustier. So I'll leave the link there for you to watch. Okay, so I've added lining. So I've added stiff to all the lining. Okay, and I'm going to pad it. So what I'm going to do is, the padding is going to be for the front one. Okay, so I'll put the back part aside. Even though I've already added stiff to this, but because I'm going to pad it, I'm going to add extra stiff to it again. So it's going to be here. So you realize that it's just going to be at the under bust. So I will iron this on top. Okay, and with this one also, I'm going to place this on top. I'm going to iron my interface for the padding on top. Now you can choose to make it one like this, or you can choose to make it 2. So I have a second one. That is if you want it to be very thick, you can choose to make it 2. Iron on top. So I'm going to make it 2 this way. Do you get it? And you can choose to reduce the neckline by ½ inch and do it, and then that will be okay. So I'm going to iron on top like this, and then I'll take the lining. I'm going to place this on the lining also, and then iron on top on the other side. You see this one, and I'll do the same thing for this also. So this one also, so it's going to be like this. I'm going to iron this on top. So these two also, and I have these. So this one will come here. I will iron on top. And then I'll add another one to it. You see, and iron on top too. And this one also. So I'm going to iron on this very well, then we'll continue. And the next thing that I'll do is, you can decide to join the fabric separately. You can decide to join the fabric this way separately, and then join the lining also separately. Do you get it? You can decide to join both separately, then after you attach it. So you join it this way from the down here, then you sew everything through. You sew it through this way, then this way, and sew it all through this way. You see, to this point, you see. So you join it separately, and then you join the lining also separately. You can also choose to attach the lining to it, and then join the lining and the fabric together. And so you sew the down here, you attach it, you do your top stitch very well. Then you come to the neckline also, join it together. You can first join the neckline together, open up, do your top stitch well. Okay, then you attach the lining to all, then you will join it together. So anyhow you can choose to do it that way. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to attach the lining to the fabric, each of it I'm going to attach its lining to it. So I'll pick this one like this, turn it also, pick its lining that will match it, and then I will attach it this way from the down. I will attach it sew on top. So that's how I'm going to do it. So you can sew the lining separately, sew the fabric separately, then after attach it. You can also choose to attach it this way. So I'm going to attach it with the lining each. And so the back to the same, the back to I'll attach with the lining. So this is the lining. I'll sew the neck area this way, sew everything, sew the neck area all this way, you see. And then I'll turn it through and then give the neck area a top stitch, and then give the down here also a top stitch. So I'll do that to all and then we'll continue. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done attaching it to each other, the lining with the fabric. Okay, and so we are going to join it to each other. So this is it for the front. So this is it, you see. So you are going to sew it this way. It's better when you start from the down part so that you can get everything to be equal. So this way, I'm going to do the other side. Okay, so I'm going to sew on top. Then at the end of the day, you're going to have it this way. So I will sew for you to see the end result. Okay, then the back too, I'm going to attach to it. So this is it for one side. And then we'll do the same for this. Okay, so I'm going to sew this one also. And then I'm going to attach the other parts and then hold the zip line. Okay, so this is it for the back, you see. So I'm going to sew all that, then this I'll open it up and iron on top. So I'll do both. Okay guys, so here is it. This is the front aspect. This is the front part of it, you see. So this is it. See, this is it. And this is the back. I've already added my zip to it. So this is the back. So I'm going to add my measurement to it, but I will do it on the back pattern. Okay, so the bust we are using is 40, which is going to be 20. So this is 20, 1, 2, 3. So 1.5 on each side. Then I'll come to the waist, 36, which is 18. 1, 2, 3. I'm making it 4. That is, I'm making it 2 inches on each side. My armhole, 10.5. So 10.5 is going to be here. I'm going to connect it to 11 because I will sew the upper part 1/2 inch. So 11. Okay, so I'm going to join. Now when I come to the down part here, I'm going to measure 3 inches. You can measure 2 inches just as the allowance you left there. And I'll come here, the same thing. Okay. So I'm going to attach this to the front pattern, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to join it shoulder by shoulder this way, and sew on top on 1/2 inch. Do the same thing, then join the two together. Then after, I'll attach my sleeve. So this is the sleeve that I made for it. Okay, so I have a video on how to cut basic sleeve. I'll leave it in the description box, the link for you to watch. And this one, I just did a circle cutting and then reduced one side. That is the side that will come to this part of the hand. Yes, so this part of the sleeve, I reduced it. And so when you check here, I have 8.25 inches, and then here I have 6 inches. So you just have to reduce it and then draw it up to the ends of this and then cut it from the down, not the up at the down. Okay, so I'm going to place the measurement I have here. I'm going to make this 10.5. And then I'll come here, I'll make it 6 inches, that's 12. So I'll join it straight to 8. So I'll sew this part. Then when I come to the flare, you can see I've made some pleats here and here. I'm going to do the same thing on this one also. So what I'll do is I'll create a notch here. Okay, so I have a line here and I'm going to attach it to it equally this way. Now the circle I did 2 curtains and then used one for lining. But you can decide to just do 1 curtain and use your lining to line the inside. Okay, so this way, and I marked 12, so I'm going to place it here and mark 3 inches, and then I'll do the same thing also here. So I'm going to sew this a little like where I've pinned, and then sew here also where I've pinned, and after I'm going to open up this way, and then this is going to be like this on top, and then this one too like this. Then I will attach it to the ends of the sleeve, and I will attach the sleeve to my dress. I have a video on how to attach sleeve to your dress or your armhole, so I'll leave the link there for you to watch. Okay guys, so here is it. I'm done joining everything together. So here is it. Our 6 pieces top with Princess Bustier darts. Thanks so much for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing, like and share this video. Bye bye.